Hey guys, it's Courtney, and my sciatic endometriosis is back in full effect, back and extremely painful. And it's been a good almost 2 years of not having to deal with any of the pain, but it's definitely back. Um, it's today. Today is December 15th, Thursday night. Actually, Thursday at work, my menstrual cycle started, and I had some pain, but I took 2 leave, and I thought I'd be okay. By Thursday night, I was on the floor screaming in pain. I'd lost the feeling in my left leg completely. Um, I had a permanent muscle spasm in my butt. I could not um, relax it. I had pain in my left hip bone. I had pain across my pelvic bone. Um, I had pressure against my back. Uh, I It was horrible. It was like on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 9, and it was as bad as I remember it being, like the weeks leading up to my surgery in 2013. Um, I called my doctor around 11 o'clock that night, and he really couldn't do anything. I don't know what I expected him to do, but there really wasn't much he could do. The medicine that I had taken when I would gotten home, I think at around like maybe 9 or so that evening, did not start working until midnight. So probably for about 3 or 4 hours, I was just in agonizing pain. I was going to I was going to call for an ambulance, but I couldn't get my dog to leave my side, and she's very protective. So I figured it probably wasn't a good idea to have her out. Um, because I didn't want her to attack anybody, and plus I couldn't even get up to get her to go in a kennel. I couldn't get up to even open the door for the ambulance. So I just kind of dealt with the pain until the medicine did finally kick in. And Friday morning I went to work. I had some episodes of pain, but I was able to kind of deal with it. I had taken some hydrocodone, uh, and my bladder spasm medicine, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, to hopefully get me through the day. And by 5 o'clock, I was like in pain all over again. I was in the stall at work, screaming and hollering to myself. Um, Fortunately, nobody came in. I guess I don't know if that's good or bad that no one came in, but no one came in, so I kind of could deal with it privately as best I could until the pain subsided and I was able to leave and just go to the ER from work. Now, I work in DC. I live in Howard County, Maryland, which is about 45 minutes without traffic. With traffic, it's anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours. Fortunately, it was only about an hour and a half for me to get from work to the ER, and I did not have any waves of pain at that moment. But when I went to the ER and I told them about my situation, they've got records for the last few years of my ER visits for this reason. They gave me morphine, a steroid, a pain medicine, and a muscle relaxant. I'll put the names to those below. I can't pronounce them. And that helped a lot. A friend of mine drove 2 hours with no notice to come get me and take me home because I couldn't get in touch with anyone. Or at the phone list of friends that I'd gone down, she was the first one to answer the phone on a Friday night at I think 8:30 during Christmas holiday. So I'm really glad I was able to get in touch with her. But yeah, so she took me home and got me squared away, and I woke up Saturday morning feeling okay. I think the morphine was amazing. I love morphine. Probably sound like a crackhead saying it, but I love morphine because it takes away all pain. But I woke up Saturday morning. I was able to catch a cab to go get my car, and then I went about 45 minutes north to Baltimore County to get my car because I had a rental car because my car was in the shop. And while I was getting my car, the pain came back. So I just prayed all the way home to just make it home. And because of the pain. And I started digging through my medicine bag, thinking about what it is that they had given me, which was, a muscle relaxant pain medication, and what was it? Muscle relaxant, pain medication, morphine, of course I don't have, and a steroid. They'd given me a steroid. They gave me prednisone, a 6-day course of that. So I was already taking that as of that morning. So I decided to dip into my bag of prescription medicines that I've had over the last couple of years because of this problem, and make my own cocktail. I've got various dosages of hydrocodone, which I learned is Vicodin and Tylenol, which is why it makes you drowsy. I have my bladder spasm medicine, which I have to take, otherwise I'm not able to urinate or go number 2 at all. It's already incredibly painful to do so when you have endometriosis. Like, it's literally like having a child every single time you have to use the bathroom. It's very, very painful. And I've got a couple muscle relaxants from when I hurt my back, like earlier this month. So I just have been using my own, making my own combinations to kind of get through. I find that the muscle relaxants help a lot because it forces my body to relax so that I can use the bathroom. The bladder spasm medicine goes without saying. I have to absolutely take that. The tricky part is the pain medicine, because the hydrocodone for some reason, is taking a very long time to start. I mean, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours after I take it, I'm in pain until it finally kicks in. And really, when it kicks in, I'm asleep. I'm like going to sleep because it makes me drowsy. So pretty much since Saturday afternoon, today's Monday, I've been somewhat bedridden in a sense, other than to, grab a salad. On Friday night we stopped and got like 5 or 6 salads from Wendy's for me to eat with my medicine and everything. So that's what I've been eating for the last few days. And I've had my friends come by and check on me. There's nothing they can really do other than like let my dog out and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely back. The next step is, I guess, to talk to my doctor about having another surgery, because I know that I'm not going to be able to deal with this pain much longer. Something has to give. And from what I remember from my last doctor's appointment, when we were actually discussing options with endometriosis, it's either you have a full hysterectomy, which sends you into menopause. They give you this medication that tricks your body into believing it's in menopause. You can have a child, which they say somehow resets your body, or you can just be on medication. And I'm not having a hysterectomy. I'm not getting on that medication to trick my body into believing it is in menopause, because I'll still be going through menopause in a sense. And the medication combination is just not working. Like, I missed work today because I wasn't sure if I could deal with the commute, which again is anywhere from 1.5 to 3 hours each way. So I spend 3 to 6 hours of my day in traffic on top of working. So I wasn't about to try that today. And also to have a child, which was part of my plan for 2015. I wanted to, get pregnant. I'm single. I'm 36. I'm not getting any younger. And I'm not waiting for someone to just magically fly into my life to have a child with. So I'd already begun taking the steps towards, preparing to be a single mom. I had actually kind of put that on hold with this new job because of the commute, because of the long days, and I had to kind of figure in if I'd be able to do doctor's appointments, how would that factor in with doctor's appointments, checkups, being pregnant in itself, the tiredness, the first trimester and all that. So I kind of put that on hold for later in 2015. I think I still may have to do that. I guess my first step is to actually get my first step is to meet with my OBGYN again, which I've left 2 messages for him today and I haven't heard back from him to try to make an appointment to see what the next steps could be. But I guess working towards either having another surgery or seeing about the right combination of medicine to get me through the next few months, so that I can deal with losing some weight and getting in shape and then getting pregnant, which is my plan for 2015. So with that being said, here's a tip for you. A tip that I've been doing. This is a lot of medicine, and it's not to be, and I don't take taking medication lightly at all. So what I've done is, first I made a chart on using Excel, and I printed it out and keep it by my bedside so that if a friend or somebody's coming over to check on me, they know the medications that I'm taking. When you're single, you just have to kind of be a little bit more responsible so that people know what's going on with you in case something should happen. But what I've done is, on each medicine, I have written, like, this is my hydrocodone. Can you see? I don't see my address. But anyhow, it's my hydrocodone. And I've written, it's a pain medication, and I'm sorry, this isn't it. Oh, this is naproxen, which is like Aleve. It's a really high dose of Aleve. So I just wrote it's for pain and it's non-drowsy. And that way I know, like, when I'm in a lot of pain, I don't have to worry about, it's easier for me just to look at these and, get my concoction right in my head. Because there were a few times when I was just out of it. Like, I was seeing spots. I was in so much pain. And I had a hard time concentrating on what medicine was for what. Just because it is a lot. So, like, this is my muscle relaxant. And this one makes me drowsy, so I know I take it at night, things like that, just so I can get the right combination to get me through these episodes. I found that for me, adding the muscle relaxant has been a major help. Yesterday, it took me 30 minutes to go to the bathroom, and it was just a little bit of urine and a little bit of number 2. Without being too graphic. I mean, I think for the average person, it would have taken a minute to go to the bathroom, but it took me about 30. And that's with screaming, panting, sweating, laying on the floor, standing up, getting in the fetal position, laying on my back, sitting on the toilet, leaning over the toilet. I mean, it was horrible. But once I was finally able to go, a lot of the pressure and pain did go away. I actually think that possibly a lot of the pain is because my body is trying to go to the bathroom, but because endometriosis makes it so painful, pressure builds up in my bladder and in my back. The muscle spasms were new. I've never had a muscle spasm in my butt like that lasted for hours. I mean, literally, you know how when your fingers and toes get stuck? Yeah, that's how my butt was for hours. It was the worst. Heating pads didn't help. I do have one of those massagers from like Brookstone that you can do your back with. So putting that on my butt muscle did help a little bit in a sense that it kind of dispersed some of the pain, but it didn't stop the spasm. So yeah, I just do not want another menstrual cycle without some sort of I don't know, but I don't even want a period anymore. Like, I just want to have this kid and just then be done with periods, because it's just ridiculous. It's the pain is ridiculous. And I really think that, if you haven't had endometriosis, if you haven't had any type of female issues or pain, there's, I really can't put the amount and type of pain that you go through into words. It's ridiculous. And I'm not willing to film myself in pain because of my day job. If YouTube were my full job, I would film without a problem, but I'm not doing that. This is not my daytime job. So anyhow, I'll keep you guys in a loop with what's going on. Sorry it's so long. It's gone on 15 minutes. I don't plan on editing this, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. And I guess if you guys are having any problems with your endometriosis, if it's come back, if you thought it was gone and and it came back, comment below. Let me know how you've been coping with it. I had my surgery in, I think, March or April of 2013. I had the most fun this summer of 2014. My friends and I just had so much fun this summer. So, to go a year and a half pain free, surgery free, issue free, I guess that is a blessing. It's the most I've ever had. And I guess now it's back. So it's time to start dealing with it again. All right, guys. Bye.